Hey friends, so how many of you remember this guy? I haven't worked in my Cultivate What Matters Powersheets in quite a while. I had to pull this off the shelf and like dust it off. But we're gonna work on some goals for the month of July. So if you're interested in that, just keep on watching. Okay, seriously, it has been a very long time since I worked in my planner. We talked a lot at the beginning of the year about goals and what I wanted to do to, cultivate what matters. Use this planner, my word of the year, action. I've been really failing in the action department, if I'm being honest. It's been a hell of a year. We lost my sister towards the beginning of the year. I was really sick for a while. I've been struggling a lot with just the weight of the world on my shoulders these days, as I think we all are with everything going on in the world, and I let my goals slip. So we worked together in the month of January and February, I believe. And that was it, right? We started February off strong, and then I lost my sister, and it was all kind of downhill from there. Did we set goals in March? We didn't set goals in March. We didn't set goals in April, May, June. But that's okay. It's in the past. We're gonna work on July. July is all about a refresh, quarterly refresh in the Powersheets, and I'm ready for a refresh. I'm gonna skip out on all of the prep work and everything, because if I sit down and start working in this, I'm gonna get overwhelmed and it's gonna take too much time, and I'm just gonna put the whole thing away. I know what my goals are. Let's revisit them for those of you who maybe don't know what my yearly goals are. Here we are. My goals were to live a healthy lifestyle in order to better my physical and mental health, have and maintain a clean, clutter-free home that I love, strengthen my relationships and build new ones, maintain my budget and continue to strive for financial freedom, and grow and strengthen my small business. So we're halfway through the year. Let's take a little inventory on how well we've done with these goals. Even though I haven't been checking in with my goal planner, I have made strides in some of these areas just kind of naturally. So live a healthy lifestyle in order to better my physical and mental health. I was really gung-ho with this idea at the start of the year before I lost my sister, and then I got sick, so that hadn't been a priority for a little while. But just this month in June, I refocused on this. We've been doing meal prep, which you may have seen on my channel here. We've been trying to eat healthier, and by we I mean my youngest son Austin and I. We became accountability partners. We've been going to the gym together. We have been trying to eat healthier, each to reach our goals. His goal is to bulk up. My goal is to lose weight. We've pretty much just been doing this since he got out of school right around mid-June, so it's only been a couple of weeks, but I've lost 10 pounds. And I'm feeling really good getting up in the morning and going to the gym. And so certainly not all year, but definitely in the last couple of weeks I've been doing this, and it's definitely a goal of mine moving forward into July to continue. So that'll be something that we put into my tending list. Have and maintain a clean, clutter-free home that I love. Yeah, no. With me being sick, my depression that I kind of went through that was sort of reignited by losing my sister, this hasn't been a priority. However, we did just go through and do a big clean of my house before we had company, so my home is in pretty good shape as of right now. And these last few days since that little gathering, I've been trying to work on maintaining it. I have a long way to go with this. Definitely gonna see some items on my tending list to go along with this goal. you know, I think this is something that I'm going to have to do my whole life. All of these things are things that I'm going to have to work towards my whole life, not just 1 year and then check it off my list, right? Strengthen my relationships and build new ones. One thing about losing my sister, for those of you that don't know, I lost my baby sister Cassie in February. She was 34 years old. Just about the only good thing that came out of that is it really kind of forced some of us in my family to reconnect and to try to be in better touch with each other. Just kind of that reminder that life is short. So we've been doing girls' nights much more frequently. We were trying for every month. It hasn't necessarily been consistently every month because, you know, life happens, things come up. But we are getting together much more frequently. I'm talking on the phone and texting a lot with my sisters, whereas it would be, you know, Merry Christmas and Happy Easter, and that's pretty much it. You know, we're all busy, not because we don't love each other, just because it's so easy to say, you know, I'll call somebody later or we'll see each other next time. I'm certain that you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. We fell into that more often than not, and losing my sister kind of put this into perspective even more than just like setting the goal. We need to be better about strengthening our relationship, and we've been doing that. So I'm actually really happy with the way that this goal is going. I'm sad about the circumstances that kind of pushed us to do it, but we've been doing a pretty good job of connecting with people. I'm still never gonna be like extroverted and like planning big huge parties and gatherings, and I'm not necessarily going to be the first person to start up a text chain or whatever, but I've been better than what I had been previously. Maintain my budget and continue to strive for financial freedom. Budgeting's been real tough this year with the price of everything skyrocketing, with priorities kind of shifting a little bit. Going back to that whole losing my sister, life is short thing, we've definitely spent money in some areas that we maybe wouldn't have without that little reminder. It's always been a balance for me about saving and paying off debt while also living and enjoying life, and we've been doing more of the living and enjoying life thing, less of the budgeting. So, you know, we haven't been putting a ton into savings. We haven't made a huge dent in our debt, but I have been writing a budget every month. A big part of that is sharing that here on YouTube, of course. So I'd say we're kind of 50-50. My goals and thought process behind budgeting has kind of changed a lot since I wrote this yearly goal, but we're still in the spirit of it. And grow and strengthen my small business. So when I lost my sister and then got sick, my YouTube channel kind of took a nosedive. With me not posting regularly, the algorithm suddenly hates me now. That's my little joke. My views have been down, but I haven't let this stop me. I've been, you know, since I've kind of been back on the YouTube train, I've been trying to post regularly, you know, 4 or 5 videos a week, sometimes more than that, getting back into it again, loving it just as much as ever, and my numbers are slowly starting to pick back up a little bit. I don't think they're ever going to get back to where they were, like kind of at the height of the pandemic, when everybody was home and watching lots of YouTube, but it's been better this last couple of weeks, and I've been loving it again, finding new zest for sharing here on YouTube, and of course my Etsy shop. So we hit a little bit of a skid, kind of like everything in life hit a little bit of a skid in February, March, April, May, but June has been better overall, and I think that's probably why I'm picking this up again. I've been feeling better, and even though the world's gone to hell in a handbasket, as they say, trying to find positivity, and I'm ready to move into July and work on my goals. So let's go back to July now, where we started, and flip to that tending list. Like I said, I'm not going to do any of the prep work. I just want to jump in. So this I will do, prepare well a little bit. I'm just gonna kind of jot some ideas down. Important to-dos, vacation, that's our #1 priority. My husband has a week of vacation in July and we plan to enjoy it. It's also what I'm excited for. I'm just gonna write vacation all the way around here. On my mind, I'm hopeful that vacation, vacation, vacation. I'm not gonna write it 4 times, but you know what I'm saying here. So obviously I need to prepare for vacation. Got some housework things to do, some packing to do. We're just going camping, you guys. We're not going to some far destination place, and our vacation's right at the beginning of July, so don't have a lot of time between now and then to prep, but that's going to be important for the, you know, the first couple of days of July. Also, soccer season starts this month. Austin's got like training and camps and stuff to prepare, and then tryouts, and it's for the varsity soccer team. So he's going to be a freshman in the fall. So we're hopeful that he'll make the team, and provided that he does, there's going to be lots and lots of soccer related things. Also weight loss and health and wellness on my mind in a big way. That's really been important to me, especially the last couple of weeks. So, you know what? I don't want to do the prep work. I just want to write the goals. So let's do that. Here's my tending list. And this is what I'm going to work on. So my priority in July is going to be refreshing. Relax and refresh, I think. I did not plan this ahead, by the way. I didn't really think about it. I just sat down and clicked record. So if this is all over the place, my apologies. Monthly action items. So these are things that I want to do this month. Projects I want to work on, things I want to do, that I will either work on throughout the month or that are just like a one-time thing. That's what I'll put here in the monthly action items. Weekly action items are things I want to do on a weekly basis. Daily action items, things I want to do on a daily basis. And I'm actually going to skip down here to the bottom because the daily action items for me are the easiest to kind of think of. I want to take my meds every single day, and that's part of my health goal. And I'm really bad. Like, I've been on blood pressure medication for years, and yet I constantly forget to take it. I've set up reminders on my phone, I've put my little pill box by the coffee maker, I've done all the things, and still like half the time I forget to take them. Not half the time, but it happens often enough that I forget to take them that I think having a checkbox to check every day would be a good thing. Also, water, again, as part of my, healthy lifestyle. We're not going to be going to the gym every day, but I definitely want to try to go to the gym at least 3 times a week. So that'll go under the weekly action items. 3 times week gym. I'm very eloquent here, but I know what it means, so there you go. What else do I want to do? We're just going to kind of bounce around, I guess. I want to try to stick to my calorie goals on a daily basis. And my calorie goals are to eat between 1,400 and 1,800 calories. And that's just so it balances, right? Like, I might have 14-ish hundred calories a days, and then 3 higher days, but as long as it all kind of evens out and averages out, I'll be happy. I'm trying to lose weight, but I'm not trying to drop a bunch of weight really quick because we all know that's not sustainable, and every time I've lost significant amounts of weight, I've gained it back, so slow and steady wins the race. Still, I want to stick to my calorie goals most of the time. There's definitely going to be days that I go over, and that's okay, that's life, but tracking it is a good thing. Okay, let's go to the monthly action items. I want to prep for a vacation. And I will probably have like a whole to-do list that I need to get done before vacation. And if I kind of check everything off the list, or most everything, then I'll consider this goal met. I also need to film for while I'm gone. I want to have uninterrupted videos on my channel, and it's going to take a lot of prep work up front. I've already been working on that, but more to come. So film for vacation, that way you guys aren't left in the lurch with no videos. There's a lot that goes into that as well. But like I said, if I get it most of the way completed, then I'll be happy and I'll get the check mark. What else? We need to do soccer prep. So that includes things like shopping for new cleats and shin guards and getting all the paperwork and everything kind of filled out and all of that before the season starts. He's already had his physical, so that's good. What else? I don't know. I always struggle the most with weekly action items and what to put there, but definitely meal prep every week. We've been sitting down together, Austin and I, and coming up with a meal plan, grocery shopping, doing meal prep, and it's been really helping me stick to my calorie goals. So that's definitely something I'm going to want to do every week in July. I'm giving myself grace that week that we have vacation, but I want to like try to eat healthy while we're on vacation as best as I can without like stressing myself out and making myself crazy. Still enjoying our vacation, you know, but I want to like get right back to it as soon as we're home. So there's that. I want to clean out my fridge once a week, which kind of goes hand in hand with the meal prep. It's so much easier to meal prep when the fridge is cleaned out and everything is organized. So I want to make that like a weekly task that I do to help with that. Daily action items. I want to try to text my sisters. Maybe not every day, but I want to have it be super often. And it probably seems silly to like make it a goal to text my sister and like check it off every day, but I don't want to lose contact with them. It's so easy, like I said while I was rambling, to just say, oh, I'll call her tomorrow, or, you know, we'll see each other next week. And I really want to continue staying in contact with, especially my sisters. I have extended family and friends, obviously, that I want to connect with on a regular basis as well, but most important with my sisters right now. Okay, what else? I want to plan July in my whiteboard calendar. So that's something that I can hopefully do right at the beginning of the month and, you know, get that checked off. That really helps my family to be able to see what's going on. Like I said, we've got a very busy July, so if I can put it up on the calendar, then everybody will know, you know, where everybody's going to be and what everybody's going to do. Let me take a look back at some of my old tending lists and see if there's anything else that I want to kind of carry over into July. So what was January? I know January I started out strong. Yeah, look at that. A budget check-in once a week. Yeah, I'll probably be doing that anyway. Do I need to write it in? Maybe not. Post 5 videos a week on YouTube. That's a good one. Oh, comments, YouTube comments. So yeah, let's put those couple things in. I definitely want to at least read YouTube comments every day, if not reply to them. I try really hard to reply to most, if not all, of my comments, or at least to give it a little heart so you guys know I've read them. So there's that. And let's make it the goal to do 4 videos a week. Ultimately, I'd like to do 5 or even 6 videos a week, but I don't want to set myself up for failure. So I think I can do 4 videos a week every week in July. And if I do, then I'll get the check mark. So I think that's going to be everything. I don't want to overwhelm myself and fill in all of these lines, right? We're just kind of getting started again. So I think that's a really good start for July. I'm really excited to be back to planning in my power sheets. I need to find some encouraging words. So I'm going to do a quick Google search for an inspirational quote on refreshing or starting fresh or whatever. And I'll be right back to fill that in and say goodbye. Alright, so let's go with these wise words by Buddha here. No matter how hard the past is, you can always begin again. So those are our encouraging words. Alright, so there is a look at my July 2022 pending list. Hopefully I will be back at the end of the month to check in, and I'll have lots and lots of check marks, and I'll be able to share lots of good progress. Leave me a comment down below and let me know. Do you set goals every month? Do you set annual goals? Are you doing anything to sort of refresh your goals for the second half of 2022? I would love to hear from you. Thanks so much for tuning in today and for your support in all that I do here on my channel. I appreciate you so much. If you haven't yet, make sure you click that subscribe button. I post new budgeting and lifestyle content here on my channel every week. I'd love to have you come back, check out some of my other videos, and I'll see you guys real soon. Bye, friends.